Hey, welcome you to another video here. I wanted to make this video briefly, like it's going to probably be a pretty short video. I wanted to put a video up over the weekend since I was going to be gone. So, as you can probably tell in the title, I bought a Aero Precision upper, and this is the enhanced version. So, basically I'm going to give you a little review on it. I've shot roughly, I don't know, 100 rounds, and then my friends have put maybe around anywhere from like 80 to 100. So I just got this upper about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I haven't been able to just bring the camera out. I was kind of just like short on time. So I wanted to just make a review while shooting it, and then obviously I'll bring it to the range and we'll compare it with potentially when I do get a Aero Precision complete lower as well. But for right now, I just have their upper. So I'm just gonna briefly break down the build and then the reasons why, and then in the beginning of the video or at the end I'll kind of put the weight differences between this Aero handguard, or excuse me, upper, compared to the Daniel Defense. They both will not include the bolt carrier group or the charging handles, so I just wanted to get that out there. So starting off with is I got the Rise Armament muzzle brake, and it's beautiful. I really do like it. I think it does a better job almost than the Daniel Defense's mitigator here. Granted, I think I kind of like the look of the Daniel Defense a little bit better, just because there's no holes on the bottom. It's kind of weird when they did make this muzzle that they only did 5. As you can probably see, they only had 5 ports. I think it looked, and maybe this is just a little OCD of me, but it probably looked better if there were 6 holes just to make it look nice and clean. But this muzzle is very loud. It definitely helps with the recoil. Granted, you know, it's a 5.56 rifle, but the recoil this thing kind of takes care of is phenomenal. I think I paid 80 USD for this, and I'll kind of just tell you the prices for everything. This is a BCM M-Lock grip. I think you get these for like 18 bucks on their website, so that's what I did. And then the Aero Precision Enhanced, this is their black barrel, so I forgot the name, but I will put a picture of it. But it wasn't the chrome, or excuse me, the stainless steel one. I personally just like the black barrels, so I really do like that. And this is obviously the enhanced handguard. And then I have a Holosun 503. I really love this guy with the 1/3 co-witness. I really do like that. I think it also looks really sick. So, you know, that's how it kind of looks like. So let's just kind of talk about the reasons why. So I was kind of in the market between for a new rifle, to be honest with you guys, but I used the Daniel Defense lower, obviously. So I really just like their Geisley trigger, and I would probably get rid of the stock, but like I said, in the near future, I would probably just get an Aero Precision lower. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm still using the Daniel, because it has the Geisley trigger in there, and I really love that trigger, and I don't feel like buying a new lower and then adding another $200 trigger. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of hold on to this, and maybe eventually. But I also did order an Aero Precision charging handle, the breech. I think I ordered the large lever, so I will also be making a review on that, and I'll probably be comparing it to the Daniel Defense one, and then the Radiant Raptors, because some of my buddies have a few of those. So I'll probably be making a comparison video, probably like 3-4 minute video. I think the reason the Aero Precision breech charging handle is very good is because it doesn't have any of the holes in the back, so if you are shooting suppressed or something like that, you don't get that gas getting blown back in your face. And then I was kind of thinking about getting an Aero Precision bolt carrier group, the Pro Series with the black nitride, but I probably won't order that until I get a complete lower, because the Daniel Defense bolt carrier group is just fine. So I've also been kind of running experiments, so they are a little dirty. I used to be, if you know me in real life, or my friends can vouch, I used to clean my firearm every time. Didn't matter how many rounds I put through it. So I'm just trying to see, you know, I just did put some lube. I obviously lubed the bolt carrier group and the charging handle, but besides that, that's all I've done. So anyway, let's get back to kind of the Aero build. My main reason was, 2 reasons honestly, was I wanted to a new rifle, a new type of feel, and I wanted something lighter. Like I said in like the B-roll or video, I kind of weighed the difference between the Aero upper and the Aero and the Daniel Defense upper. Granted, the Daniel Defense does have the G45 5-time magnifier and the weapon light, but still it's over about 2 to 2.5 pounds of extra weight, especially when you are, you know, at the range for a few hours or just when we're walking around. Like, you definitely get to feel it. So I definitely will be using the 18 a little bit less for the time being, and just using it a little bit less and using this guy. So let's just kind of have a quick discussion of this thing. Like I said, I haven't put a bunch of rounds through it, but as always, I will make like a 1,000 round review with actual shooting footage. So I do apologize that I do not have any shooting footage, but there's probably two things that I will kind of talk about right now. So first, let's just do this. Okay, so two things that people have kind of talked about. First, phenomenal. Really, for the price you pay for, I think whatever it was, $550 or $500. I think they had a sale going on, but for the price I paid for this Aero, like, I think it's very nice. I really like the look of the M-LOK. This is the enhanced version. The non-enhanced doesn't have all these little like cuts on the top and the bottom. So the one thing that I really, and this is just nitpicky because obviously maybe I have a Daniel Defense, but the when I want to push this back in, it's kind of tough compared to like the Daniel Defense, which is not like the biggest deal breaker, you know, but you really gotta push on it. So that's kind of my biggest nitpickiness. Trace and a few other people have shot it, and I have pretty big hands, so for me the handguard is perfect, but obviously empty, let's not be weird, is the radius of the actual handguard on the barrel is a lot wider out, just because I think there's two reasons, at least for me, is I think I get a better grip of grabbing the handguard with the grip, just since I have bigger hands. So that's one thing to kind of take it into account. And the second, I don't know if I heard this from Aero Precision directly, but I think it helps with venting as well, and you're kind of a little bit further away from the barrel. Like the BCM is a lot closer to the barrel, so ideally I always shoot with gloves, so I never really feel the heat anyway. But if you are shooting with not gloves, I think this is a better option, because when you are shooting, obviously the barrel is producing a lot of heat, so your hands are out quite a bit further out compared to like your BCM, or I think even the Daniel Defense is pretty close. Like, yeah, like even with the Daniel Defense, hopefully you guys will be able to see it, but like you can literally touch the barrel, like my pinky is in there, and you're kind of just touching the barrel. So obviously when you are shooting with gloves, without gloves, you know, you definitely do get to kind of feel that heat when you are shooting, compared to something like this where like my pinky can go in here. I don't know how well you guys got to see this, but I can basically put my index finger in there, and then I'm touching the barrel. So I think you basically get like another, I would say, ½ an inch of around the circumference with the handguard. I don't know what that noise is. So I think that's just one thing to kind of take into account. It does shoot very well. Let's kind of just talk about shooting it as well. It shoots phenomenal. I think for the price you pay, for everything you get, you got the forward assist as well. I'm a big fan. I do believe they have some versions that don't have it, but for me personally, aesthetically, I really like the way it looks. So I think for the price you pay for everything, I wish I looked into the Pro Series a little bit more, because you would have got the charging handle and the Pro bolt carrier group, but you know, it's not the end of the world. But it also comes with, so you can, you know, attach a sling, so you don't have to buy any like the $20 plates or whatever to attach it. So I think I really like the upper. There's not much to complain about. Some people might not like the look of the top of it. Personally, it's not that bad. I think it just kind of helps reduce a little bit of weight compared to your Daniel Defense here. Like, this is all obviously your Picatinny rail, so you're probably saving a little bit of weight when it's cut out that way. So overall, some people did suggest for me to buy the BCM upper and then just get an Aero lower. I really didn't feel like paying the extra $300 for a BCM upper. You know, I just wanted to try this out, obviously. So I think that's really it. I really do love it. So far, it's been performing, 0 malfunctions, and that's why I kind of wanted to test it as well. Is over time, I just want to see like how many rounds roughly it can kind of go before I need to clean it, or it does cause a malfunction. But so far, like I said, roughly 200 rounds in, 150 rounds in, 0 problems. So I will kind of keep you guys posted here in the next few weeks, but I do have a charging handle that I kind of said in the beginning that's coming, and I will make a video on that just briefly, like 2-3 minutes, and then whenever I get the lower. But I also have some other videos. It's a shotgun. It's another shotgun that just came in, so I'm very excited to make a video on that in the next few days. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. But like I said, I wanted to put this video out over the weekend. I've kind of seen there hasn't been a lot of people posting about Aero just because Aero's been around for so long. But I think their quality assurance has gotten a lot better. And I think especially with the economy and everything right now, you know, balling on the budget is totally fine. So I think for the price you pay for everything, I think you are a lot of value for your money. So also I forgot to, I feel like someone's gonna ask, the accuracy is very good. Granted, I didn't stretch it out very far. I think I zeroed the optic at 100. Besides that, sub MOA, I think it does great. Probably is more accurate than I am, honestly. So I have a feeling someone was gonna ask, and I kind of forgot about that in my initial kind of video. So I just wanted to put that in there somewhere. So very accurate barrel, 16-inch, love it. So if you guys have any questions, comment down below. What's your favorite upper and lower, and would you consider buying one for the price? So besides that, take it easy.